Hello again, welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH and I am back for another Xbox One video. We're actually doing another kind of a retro game this time. This is part of the Rare Replay collection that was recently released earlier this week as I'm recording this actually. And the game I'm showing you guys this time is called Conker's Bad Fur Day. I probably will cover the Rare Replay disc in more detail at some point in the future here. But this is a game I wanted to kind of devote its own video to because this game is just ridiculous. And I'm really hoping that this video does record this time. I've had so much trouble recording this. I've tried to do this I think 3 times now, and just have had a myriad of different problems. So I really hope it works this time. And it was really unfortunate because there was a time where I made one of the video takes that I did was really good, and it just ended up the recording stopped like partway through the video and it just sucked. So anyway, Conker's Bad Fur Day actually started out its life on the N64. So that's why the graphics naturally look quite a bit outdated. You see, look at the letters, look at the textures, really kind of blurry. This is the N64 original. We got different game slots here, game 1, 2, 3. Circle around here, we've got our chapters, and we got our options, and we can do cheats in there, that kind of thing. The N64 was, good at doing polygonal games back then, but clear textures was not one of its strong suits. I mean, one of the complaints that people had with N64 titles in general was that they were often really blurry. Low polygon count, blurry textures. You go back to an N64 game, for the most part, they don't hold up very well today. So Conker actually started out as another cutesy 3D platformer. This was back in the day where, Mario 64 took the platformer into 3D. I know there were other 3D platformer attempts before Mario 64. But Mario 64 really showed that it could be done well. And Mario 64 is still great today. But then you had everybody else trying to do it. I mean, Rare themselves made Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64. You had Sony had their Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon series. There's countless other ones. I can't even think of them all. Those are just the ones that immediately come to mind. And Rare had been working on this 12 Tales Conker, or Conker's 12 Tales, or whatever it was called, something like that. And, by that time, people were just kind of getting sick of them. So they're like, okay, midway through the N64's life, basically they said, okay, well, you know what, screw it. Let's just revamp this thing, and we're going to do a complete 180. I remember reading after one of their E3 press conferences, I remember reading the internet back then, because you didn't have a lot of video coverage. There wasn't streaming live conferences. There wasn't even really a lot of video. You might have a few screenshots, maybe a 10 to 30 second video clip, but that's what you got back then. And you had a lot of articles, previews, reviews, and that kind of thing. And I remember reading, I think it was an IGN article back then, talking about, wow, man, Rare has really just did a complete 180 on this game. Something must be in the water. They've lost their minds, and it's awesome. They should have done this years ago, or a long time ago. So now, the premise of Conker, what I'm going to do is I did go into the cheat mode over here, and I entered a couple of cheats. The main one I'm concerned with is unlocking all the levels, so I can kind of jump around to some memorable moments in the game and just make life a little bit easier for us for the video. So we're going to go in, we're going to jump around a little bit. One warning I will say ahead of time, if you don't like crude humor, if you don't like, this is an M-rated game for sure. You don't like cursing, dark humor, whatever, you may not want to watch this video. But if you don't mind that, you're in for one weird ride, because this game is just nuts. So we're going to go into chapters here. And you see they're divided up into different sections. You have major chapters, and then you have your kind of sub-chapters here, your little things. Now the text, again, it's large text, but some of the contrast maybe isn't always great. And even though it's large text, it's so blurry that some of the letters just don't look very good. And there's not a lot of difference between the color, like which one is highlighted. So if you do have low vision, you may have a little bit of an issue trying to read some of these or find out which one is highlighted. I'm going to start right away with the beginning. We're going to skip the original cutscene, but we're going to pick up the tutorial stage just because I'll introduce you to Conker, I'll introduce you to the story, and things like that. So basically what happens is the beginning cutscene, Conker is out drinking in the bar with his friends and leaves a message on his girlfriend's machine, stands her up basically, wanders out of the bar just hammered drunk, goes down a wrong path, passes out, and wakes up right here. Here we go, Conker the Squirrel.
Oh no. It's gonna be one of those days.
Yep. Alright, so this is a 3D platformer, so we can, wander around a little bit. But we can't really jump. We can kind of punch, sort of. But he's really hungover. So yes, you start on the surface, what looks to be a cutesy platformer game as a squirrel with a really bad hangover. And it just gets weirder from here, guys. So here we go. We are going to walk around this fence. And like I said, I can't even really jump or attack. We're just going to slowly stumble our way around the fence here to the gate, open area. And we're going to meet our first character. Now, again, like I said, look at the textures. They're really not very good. They're really blurry, that kind of thing. You can tell even with... There's a lot of voice acting in this game. Actually, an impressive amount for back then. Now a lot of this stuff we take it for granted. But back then, especially this was on cartridges. And they didn't have the storage space because it was more costly to make the chips for them than just making a game on a CD. So the N64 was cartridges. So if you wanted to have a lot of audio, it would cost a little bit more. And it was just, a lot of times the audio kind of sounded compressed. So that's why you notice a little bit of the compression for the audio. But there are tons of characters in this game. Like in each level, you'll see that as we go here. Let's meet our first one, shall we?
What's that? Hey. Who are you?
Oh, hello. Can you help me? I need to get home and go to bed because I don't feel very well at all.
Oh, no.
Oh, so you can't help me at all?
Actually, yes, I can. Maybe.
Okay. What's your name?
Beardy.
Beardy? You haven't got a beard.
No. Birdie. I scare birdies.
Okay, Birdie. So can you help me?
Right. Let's step over here.
Alright, so like I said, I'm just showing you this because it is, kind of amusing, and like I said, just showing you the first character that we're meeting here. So we're going to wander around this way. And we are going to stand on the little button.
You see those buttons? Actually, you'll find that they're called context sensitive. And, well, actually, they, press B.
Press B.
Oh, yeah. The light comes on. And it makes this nice ting. It's a ting noise. You guys ting. No, ting. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll press B.
Alright, ding. There we go.
Oh.
I don't mind if I do.
So, what does that mean?
It means contact sensitive. It's sensitive to contacts. Try over there.
Okay.
Or you could try it again.
Yeah, sure, why not? Ding. Alright. That time we gave him helium. Let's do it one more time and see what happens.
Don't mind if I do. Very, very much.
Alright, drinking a little more there.
I'm gonna go to bed now. Nay.
Alright, so ends that. So we are going to continue on.
I don't feel so good.
So we're still hungover. We interacted with him, but we still haven't solved our problem yet. Remember, we walked over this B button over here earlier. Now...
Oh. Oh, just what I needed. In fact, it would seem to me that these give me just what I need at that moment in time. Oh, I see what he means. Context sensitive. Clever. Oh, I feel loads better. Right, let's get out of here.
I will say they
and by
also...
the way,
Oh.
if for whatever reason you want to skip all these wonderful cutscenes, then just press the L button. But you will have to have watched them at least once.
Alright. So, I will say that they do actually a pretty good job. I mean, even with the video quality that they have, the horsepower that they have, like, the expression of the characters is actually really good. So now it's a platformer. I can jump. Yay! And I can actually run and not be really bad. So I'll go a little bit further here, and then we'll skip ahead. There we go. We'll trigger something else here real quick.
Oh, I can't seem to get any further. I'm sure there was something.
So these text bubbles here, they're kind of like almost, you know, when everybody speaks, they have these text bubbles that come up. So it is nice contrast, you know, nice, large, readable letters. They do disappear, especially if they're just dialogue back and forth. You know, the tool tips like this, or the tutorials, they will go where you have to press the button to advance, but for regular dialogue it just skips ahead. So, you know, but it is all voiced, so that is good. A lot of voice in this game.
Ah, yes, now I remember. Hold the Z button down, and I should craft.
So they say the Z button, but actually it's the L trigger. They didn't redo the voices, but they did redo the text, so you actually knew what the heck was going on.
Now then, what was it? Oh yeah, press A to jump extra high.
Okay.
Then A again to do that funny helicopter tail thing. Now that makes me hover. I should easily get across that gap.
Okay.
Are you sure you got that?
I think I do. I think it's pretty simple. Now, here is what I'm talking about. I remember when I tried to play this through a few different times, the controls in this port are a little less than great, actually. So I found myself actually falling down below and having to redo these sections more than I would have liked. So let's try to go across this bridge without falling off. See, you notice I was weaving back and forth. That's just because, like, it's just really kind of sketchy. I mean, it's kind of this lag. Oh, dear God. Okay, I made it. Okay. I just want to see if we can get up to this other character before we kind of jump ahead. Introduce you to more of the weird... oh, wow, that's some really nice pop-in flicker there on the left. Introduce you to more of the humor and bizarre characters that are in this game. Here we are. Let's jump up there. And the camera, you can turn the camera, but sometimes it just behaves weirdly on its own, so you never know.
Who's this guy?
If you think you're coming this way, you can think again.
Oh, you're a real charmer. I just want to get past, please.
No, I don't think so. I've only just got comfy. Have you ever sat on a piece of Gothic architecture for 200 years? Gets right up your arse, you know. Thought it was about time to move on to a bridge, say. And I'm not moving now.
Isn't it a little bit early in the day to start talking about Gothic architecture?
Well, if you care to come a bit closer, we can discuss things of another nature.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong? And so you have to climb it again and figure out what you're supposed to do. And we're going to quit there. We're going to leave that. We are going to jump ahead to the next chapter. And I'll show you a little bit more gameplay here. So this is actually the first true level. You get through the whole little tutorial area, and this is the main, this is kind of the hub. So, you know, Mario 64, you had the castle, Banjo-Kazooie had its own kind of hub area, and, you know, like I said, the textures, definitely not great, but, you know, like I said, for its time, it was actually pretty impressive. So let's go meet another character over here. We'll start another little mission here.
Oh, those nasty, nasty wasps. Whatever shall we do? My beautiful hive is gone. Oh, I'll never see it again now.
What do you want me to do about it?
Please get it back for us. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay, calm down. I'll go and get it for you. Now, where is it?
Oh, just follow the signs. Oh, whatever are we to do?
Alright, so we gotta get this hive back. So let's head up this way. And hopefully I don't screw it up. This, like I said, this game is probably going to be a lot of like cutscenes and dialogue and stuff. I don't know necessarily how much gameplay, but really what I want to show you is just, now think about, like I said, and as we go further on in this game and you meet more characters and just see the kind of humor and stuff that's in this game. This is on a Nintendo system. Think, you know, they've always had this thing. Remember in the mid-90s where you had the whole Mortal Kombat controversy? You know, where Nintendo, like Sega, you had the blood code, and Nintendo didn't want to do that. They were trying to keep the family-friendly image. And let's get this beehive here, and then we'll continue.
Hey, some wise guy's trying to steal our nice new hive.
Come on, boss. Let's go.
I love that. Come on, mouse.
Let's get him.
All right, let's go. Try to do this here. Oh, gee, oh, crap. Here we go. So, you know, like I said, Nintendo has always been like more of a family-friendly kind of thing. Occasionally you do get some mature-rated games, you know. On the GameCube you had a really good one in Eternal Darkness. The Wii you had Mad World. I mean, and there are more than that, but those are the ones that really stand out. But I mean, to see, especially, you know, this is a game where kids could kind of be fooled. Like you see on the cover, you see this little cute Squirtle thing. And hold on. This is funny. Yeah. How did they not know when they stole this? Ginormous frickin' double-barrel gun coming out of the hive. Nice. Ooh.
Eat that, mother buzzer.
Shoot. Nice. And so ends your loss problem for now.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Squirrel. And none of this would have happened if it weren't for that no-good husband of mine. He's gone off, you know, with another woman.
Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway,
Nothing.
as a reward for your good service to the bee community, I present you with this.
Somebody go for me.
Money. Nice dollar signs in his eyes.
Yeah, cash prizes.
Okay, so we successfully finished the B mission. So, you know, and that's another thing that they did in these games where, you know, like, this was Rare's big thing, where the Banjo games did it too, where you have an overarching theme for an area, a musical theme, but as you got to different parts of the level, it would actually change. So I get close to the bees and it kind of does this little buzz, buzz, buzz thing. Pretty catchy music too, I gotta say. But what I was saying though was just like I said, the oh, here we go. Dang it.
It's like one of them skills.
Wat heb je gedaan? Kijk de shit out of him.
Alright, well, wait till he comes up here, alright.
Okay then, yeah.
I love their accents, that's great. You know, but like I said, all this stuff, think about, you look at the back of the box, you look at the cover, I mean, I know it's rated M, but I mean, you see the cartoony characters and stuff, and you kind of think, man, I'm surprised Nintendo actually let this on their system. I should also mention, before we go any further too, that like, while we're talking about this topic, Rare did make a kind of another remake of this game on the original Xbox. It was called Conker Live and Reloaded, and it was good. I mean, but they had they upped the graphics a lot. You know, they had like this fur shading technology, so Conker looked really cool. You know, it wasn't just blurry grass. You know, the environments looked a lot better. The grass actually looked like grass. But they made some changes that I really didn't like. So I'm glad the Rare Replay disc actually is using the original game, because one of the changes that they did is they actually censor the game a decent amount in certain areas. One area in particular, which I will wrap up this video with, and so they censored it. They changed a few other things. I have a frying pan as a weapon. We're not really going to use it a whole lot, but that is actually how I end up beating that gargoyle at the beginning. You go back, you find a key, and then you actually smack him with a frying pan, and he laughs at you, and he kind of gets overconfident and just falls off the bridge. So yeah, basically if I need to bash anybody, boom, beat him with a frying pan. Because why not? Well, let's keep this thing moving.
Hello, it's me again, Mr. Scarecrow Birdie. Right, what seems to be the problem? Oh yeah, you need manual. Otherwise, no, that doesn't work. Manual, it cost you.
Oh, how much?
Got any Mepsi packs?
What?
Don't matter. Actually, I think, well, $10. Long time. You'll have manual long time.
There you go.
Weird reference, but sure.
There you go. Manual. Just press B.
Oh! Oh! Get me out of here! Hey, you! Come here! Come on! I want to go back in there! Hurry up! Okay, suits me.
I want money that does that. Just pay for stuff and then it'll just jump away and come back to me? Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. So, okay, we got our manual. So, let's hit our B button here.
Seems to be an instruction book. Oh, I see. It's for the more complex stuff. It'll appear the first time you use a more complex zone. And if you need it again, then press L and B at the same time. To skip it, just press C. The catapult.
Okay.
Let's see now. Use Control Stick to aim,
Okay.
and C button to fire.
Alright. Perfect.
That seems simple enough. Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to take care of these guys that were talking smack about us earlier. Ugh, inverted controls. Ish. But this game, like I said, it has a lot of its own original humor, but there are references galore in this game too. I mean, really good ones too. I mean, they have like I said, this game came out around 2000, I think it was. So, I mean, they have movies from like classic references, like from like Terminator, Saving Private Ryan, The Matrix, Jaws. Oh man, I'm just trying to think what else have they done. Okay, I'm getting better at this. This is really kind of squirrely here to aim. It's really sensitive, so it's kind of hard to... Oh yeah? Yeah, I kicked the shit out of this. There you go. Alright. So we can get rid of that. We're done there. Okay, there we go. So let's move on up. Alright, where are we going here?
Let's see. That way or that way? That way smells a bit hooey.
Yes.
Let me see.
A bit hooey. That will definitely come into play later in this video. We're going to head over to the right for now. But what I was saying is, yeah, I mean, there is so many just references, and they do a really good job. Not only references, but actually good parodies and stuff. It's pretty funny.
Key elements in this experimentation here. We have
Little cutscene here. I'll fill you in afterward.
the milk in the glass broken. Ah, I see problem. Oh, and there seems to be a seems to be a I must do some experiments, I think. Yeah. And we will sort this out. And then my technology. Then, my lord, we will see who uses the duct tape.
So, to fill you in, some of the beginning cutscenes that we skipped right away, and then between the tutorial and the beginning of that other level we were in, basically there's this Panther King, which is kind of this, main villain.
She's gross.
He had they gave him this, he was drinking a glass of milk, put it on the table had a broken leg on it, so the glass fell off and broke. He gets all mad, summons the scientist in the office, and he's like, fix the problem. He's like, okay, I'll be back. And the Panther, he's like, don't be too long. You know what happened last time. I don't want to have to get the duct tape out. So that's where the whole duct tape reference came in there. So we'll meet a couple of other little characters here.
I say, little fella, you better get this fat-ass bitch off of my back pronto.
Gee, so many people around here want me to solve their problems. What are you gonna do for me then?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You get rid of that freaking mouse critter, and maybe I'll help you out. Just maybe. Oh, just one more thing. I say, just one more thing. You make one into my friend, Bird. Just mention my name, Jack, and everything will be just dandy.
All right. But, so what actually ends up happening is he does these tests, and turns out, instead of just getting, a different table leg of different wood or propping it over, using some books or something to level the table, he goes, oh, okay, well, we determined that a squirrel, of all things, is just the right height to fix this stupid table leg. So that's why he ends up coming after you. That's why he wants Conker dead. So we're going to quit here. I am going to just skip just a tiny bit ahead, do a little more gameplay. I got, I think, two more sections of gameplay here to show you, and then we will wrap it up. But there's some, like I said, I'm saving the best for last. And we'll go to the pitchfork, because like I said, I just want to show you a lot of the different types of gameplay, weird humor, meet some of the characters in the game. Like I said, there are literally just dozens of these guys, and fully voiced. So, like I said, this was really impressive back then.
Hey, you over there.
Huh?
Yeah, you. Apparently there's something real neat inside this barn. I can't quite see it myself. Unless, of course, some guy's jumping around stinking a horse poo's real neat. Which, of course, it isn't.
This is pretty neat.
Boom. All right. Come in.
Hey, Frankie! I think there's a little fellow over there. He's just coming in through the door. I think it's your turn to kick us. Is it his turn?
Yeah, I say we sit turn. Yeah, Frankie, go and kick his ass. Go on, kick his ass.
I ain't kicking it, but it's always my turn to kick their asses. Frank, just get over there and kick his ass, Frankie, for sake.
Yeah, go over there, kick his
I
ass.
like these
Somebody's
guys.
gotta kick his ass. It ain't gonna be me. I'm a brush. Yeah, you don't kick ass.
Well, I'm a paint pot anyway. I'm a paint pot. Go kick his ass. Okay, I'll kick his ass. I'm not going over there. He can come over here. Okay. Hey, here he comes. Quick. Just keep still.
So paint can, paintbrush, and a pitchfork. Alright, well, let's head over there and meet these crazy rednecks, I suppose. Nothing ominous about this creepy barn at all.
What the damn diddly squat are you doing in my barn?
Well, I never. It's a talking pitchfork.
Not from round here, are you, boy?
No, I'm from the 21st century.
I don't rightly recollect liking your type. Therefore, I conclude that I was gonna kick your butt all around this barn like there's no tomorrow. I was gonna stick my big fork right in yours.
Were your parents related, like before they were married?
Right, that's it. I was gonna give you a whooping. Here we go.
Alright, here we go. Let's see, let's get the camera adjusted here. So basically what we have to do here is make the pitchfork kill all these little hay bale or little haystack things. Little hay piles. Where the hell are you, pitchfork weirdo? Come here. Get your ass over here.
I like that.
So we gotta kill all of them. Yeah. Oh, okay, we only got... Okay. The camera, sometimes. Some of these small ones are kind of hard to hit. You gotta be just right and so they don't hit you. Come on. Get your ass over here. There we go. Kill that one. I keep jumping so that he doesn't... Let's see if we can get this little one out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Good, I got the little baby one over there. Come here. Ah, ow. Yeah. So you get health by these levitating pieces of chocolate as well. That's one of the experiments that the scientist dude throws out the window. Come on. Let's get this big guy over here. Come on. Uh-oh. Ah. Come on. Okay. Ah. Come on. Come here. Okay, we got that one. Let's see, I think we got one. Yep, two more over here. Ah, he's supposed to come over here. Quit moving around, you guys. Ah, jeez. Okay, we got one. I think we got one left here. I think this is the last one. Let's see. Ah, really? Yeah, ow. Get over here. There we go. Haha. You suck.
I've seen some kicking ass in my time, and that is the crappiest this kick ass I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think it's pretty crap. As kicking ass goes, it was abysmal, and you is a bastard, stupid bastard. Isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he sure is. So, what are you gonna do now? Kill yourself? Because that's what I recommend.
Yeah, you should kill yourself. In fact, we got a rope right here. Haven't we got a rope?
Yeah, we got a rope.
That's kind of dark.
What kind of friends are you? In that case, I is gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself right now. That's all there is to it. You.
There's just something really odd about this, like, cartoony and dark humor, you know?
What are you doing? You stupid bastard. This even got a neck.
Yeah, look at you up there hanging there. You stupid bastard ain't got a neck, are you? He ain't got a neck, has he?
I already said that. Shut up.
Okay.
I don't believe this. I don't appear to have a neck of any description. In fact, I ain't got an esophagus. Oh, diddle damn. I was gonna be up here for some time.
Alright, so we got that. We're going to continue this section a little bit longer here. because I'm going to introduce you to another couple of characters, and then I'm going to show you one of basically the most well-known section of this game. When somebody thinks of Conker, they are going to think of this section. And I'm not going to even spoil it until we get there because it is just weird. I can't make this up. So let's hit the switch here real quick. Hold this lever. Ah! Let out the bees. Okay. So we've done that. Now we can leave the barn. And we'll talk to a couple of other people really quick. Or a couple of other weird deranged citizens of this land. Oh yeah, this part. Upcoming boss you're not gonna see. Big old haystack guy.
So, my nemesis
Hay pile.
is defeated. Yes, it's me again. Right. Time to wander around aimlessly. Boom.
Boom. So his nemesis, the pitchfork, has been taken care of, or so he thinks.
Hey, buddy. You spare me a dime. Hey, buddy. Don't ignore me. Oh, they always ignore me. Hey!
Oh. What do you want?
You know, in my own country, I'm a king.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That bitch threw me out. Apparently, the hive keeps getting stolen. I don't care. I couldn't fit in the thing anyway. You seen how fat she is? Bitch. Now I'm reduced to the states of a bum.
Well, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go now.
You're like the rest of them. I ain't gonna tell you about the big-breasted babe then.
What?
Big
Double
what?
take.
Thought that might have got your attention. She's lovely. That's why the wife kicked me out. All I want to do is pollinate her. Oh, she's got stigmas like you
That's what
wouldn't
they call it
believe.
nowadays.
What do you mean? I thought you said you had big...
Yeah, over there, behind us.
Sunflower.
Hang on a second. Breath. She's a sunflower.
Yeah, what did you expect her to be? She's a sunflower with big breasts. I'm a bee. Stupid bastard.
Okay, I don't think I've sent it now.
Sorry. You gotta help me out, buddy. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, what's in it for me?
Cash?
That'll do. But I thought you were begging.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a reference. It kind of reminds me of Office Space. You know, kind of reminds me of Lumberg. It's like when they, he's in with the Bobs, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not challenging him enough. What do you say about that?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." So let's go talk to the. Oh, really? What the hell happened there? The camera just went all... I have no clue what the hell happened to the camera. Let's see. I think I can get up. I have no clue. The camera just totally wigged out there. That's why I fell. I think I can get up to the... I can get up to the sunflower from... What part of up there don't you understand? Yeah, let's go up here, and we'll meet up with the sunflower here.
Hey, can you help me out here? There's a guy over there, he said he wants to... Something to do with stigmas. Not quite sure. Pollinate you? That's a bit strange, but...
Go away. Ooh, that big tail of yours is far too tickly.
No, you don't understand. Hey...
Get that big, long, hairy tail away from me.
I'll suit yourself, then.
Be like that.
Okay, so we have to find her. She's kind of uppity, so... snooty, so we're gonna have to find a way to, change her mind. What about bees?
Oh!
Bees!
What are you doing? I'm tickled.
tickly bees. You're pacifist, and you only like to tickle bees. Ticklish flowers. Like sunflowers, maybe?
I think I got a plan.
Alright, so now we've met the pacifist bees. Yeah, okay. So we're going to end this part here, but basically we have to find in this little barnyard area, we need to find, I forget how many is it. There might be like 5 sets of these bees in order to make the flower ticklish, and then the bee will go and, I guess, pollinate her, because that's what they're calling it these days. So, yeah. And it's funny when that happens, too, because it's just Conker's reaction. Like I said, the facial reactions and stuff, the animations is pretty good in this game. And it's just funny. It's just like, you hear him going to town in the background, and Conker's just like, okay. The look on his face is priceless. We are going to end this video with the... Where the hell is it here? Here we go. The most notorious section of Conker. I think this may have been one of the sections that Rare showed off right away during their kind of unveiling of the new Conker game when it went from the 12 Tales over to Conker's Bad Fur Day. I am going to show you, so basically there's that pooey area that they talked about, that Conker mentioned earlier. You go in there, you meet some dung beetles, you do a whole bunch of other stuff, you end up having to go in this mountain, and other characters are running out of there in fear because there's apparently some sort of weird monster in there, and they don't want to have anything to do with it, so you know, being Conker, you go in there, and there's all these paths or whatever in the mountain, and you end up seeing these little pieces of sweet corn bouncing around. Yes, sweet corn. And you bash them with your frying pan, throw them into these pits, and eventually you throw enough of them in to summon the beast, the Great Mighty Pooh. Yes, the Great Mighty Pooh. I can't make this up. It's really funny because I remember when I got this game, I played up to that part, played through that part, and I just like, no way this actually made it into a Nintendo game. This is just bizarre and crazy. And I was in college at the time, and I would tell all my friends about it, and it was just funny because they're like, no, nobody believed me. They're like, you're full of shit. There's no way that's in a video game. What do you mean? You're fighting a piece of crap? Oh yeah, it gets funnier. So, they're like, okay, fine, prove it, So people would always be coming over to my dorm room, and I would be playing through this section to show them, and they're like, holy crap, that actually is in the game, and they're out of their mind. So, again, the controls are a little... They don't quite feel right. They're a little off. I'm hoping that I'll at least be able to get through the main part of it, so you're able to hear everything in the major parts of this battle. Here we go. The Great Mighty Pooh. It speaks for itself. Nothing more needs to be said.
Uh-oh.
Piece of sweet corn. So dumb.
The Great Mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
Yes, a giant piece of shit that throws his crap at you, sings opera, and thinks he's all high society. I can't make this up. But you understand why people are like, no, that can't be. I'm trying to go as slow as I can because it is super easy with the way these controls are reacting. It is really easy to overshoot and to fall in the pit. Would you come on, throw? Really? Throw it. And of course, yes, I'm throwing toilet paper into a big piece of crap's mouth. Of course that's how you defeat him.
Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin? Have some more caviar.
So he covers up the B button, so I have to find another one. But, you know, I mean, subject matter aside, say what you will, I mean, the production values are actually quite good. That's what really surprises me the most about this. I mean, like I said, say what you will about the subject matter, but, yeah, it's still... There's some talent there, you know? It's hard to come up with weird stuff like this. I couldn't have come up with this if I tried. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Again, I could be doing this a lot faster, but with as touchy as these controls are, I am trying my damnedest not to screw up. Because I want to get at least to a certain stage of this particular battle. So of course I'm throwing toilet paper in his mouth to choke him, because why not? And, you know, it is rolls of toilet paper, so, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow, that almost hit me. Can I... Hit him? Yes! Now I have to do it 2 times for this button, so it's not just 1. So it's 2 times, and then I'll still have to do it 3 more times. Now, what also makes this boss battle kind of obnoxious is, especially with these touchy controls in this in this port, is that it the camera just decides sometimes that it's just going to do a complete 180 and screw up your screw up your camera angle, and you're going a certain way and then you screw it up. Okay, where are you? Hit him! Yeah! Oh, it didn't... What? It didn't work. Shit. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Hit him! Damn it! Alright. I gotta dodge again. I was really hoping, because I want to... If I can get through this stage, this part of the battle, I will feel good, because I can at least skip ahead if I screw up and die. Quit throwing your shit at me. Literally. Ah. No. Okay, please. So touchy. Come on. Oh, really? Are you? Hit it. Man, I am just sucking. Okay, no. See, the camera, that one did a 360. Oh man, I really don't want to have to do this over. I mean, I do want to show you. Oh my god. I'll try it one more time. And if I can't, like I said, it's partly the controls' fault. I was able to do it when I tried doing this recording earlier. I do apologize, but like I said, I'm not playing this the way I normally would, because the controls are just not as responsive as they really should be, and I don't want to screw it up. But I will try this one more time, and if I screw it up again, I will link you to at least another video so you can kind of watch the whole thing, or just do a YouTube search for Great Mighty Pooh.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
Yeah, okay. And I will mention, most of the time, if I fall off, like I said, why I'm being super careful, is because if I fall off into this sea of crap, it's almost certainly, not always, but see, now the camera does its stupid little 180, it's almost always instant. Oh, really? I don't like the way this is starting. Suck it, dude. Stage 1 is easy. It's only one.
Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin? Have some more caviar.
I think this will be the first and last time I ever hear an opera about poop. That was really close to falling off. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I mean, what happens is I'll hit the analog stick, and there's a delay. It's loose, but there's also like a delay where it kind of, you let off, and you still kind of, there's still momentum. So see if I go like that, he still kind of walks through. So I'm just gonna go slow. I think I gotta go to the right again. Okay. And if this camera would frickin' behave. I know I'm going really, really slow. Like normally I could just plow through this, but I'm being as careful as I can. I know it didn't work last time, but I'd like at least to end this video with, would you stop doing that 180? I hate when you do that. Well, you know what? Let's grab this chocolate since it's right here. Would you stop it? Let's get over to the... Again, I'm not going to push it. Here we go. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, see, I gotta hit him twice. See, oh, it's so laggy. Thank you. Okay, now I gotta hit him one more time before he'll switch to his new part of the song. So I gotta try, and I should have been able to do it last time, but like I said, the aiming is so, and I didn't have the trouble with the dung beetles, but this part, it's so loose, and it just, you over or undershoot where you're aiming. It's so easy to do that's why I failed it last time. Fuck. Would you stop it? Okay, that should be enough poo. Come on, hit it. Yes! Fuck you. Here we go.
Now I'm really getting rather mad. You're like a niggly, tickly, shitty little tack nut. When I've knocked you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt.
Ugh.
My butt. My butt!
I can't imagine trying to record that dialogue. I can't even, like... I mean, oh no! Shit! See, that's what happens. I fell off. Is there a way? Shit. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. I can try to jump and hover, but I don't... Oh boy. I can try to... Yeah, see, I died. And there's only certain places where you can get up, so I'm not doing that over again. You did hear the part of the song. Basically, I have to move over to another section. I have to throw 3 more rolls of toilet paper in his mouth. And then, once I do, like I said, I can cheat and I can jump ahead. He just goes, oh, and, sings the opera, you know, just kind of yells, and then the glass that he already started to shatter fully breaks, and then you get this cool, this beat is kind of cool. And I swear it sounds familiar. Like there's a show, I want to say in the early 80s or something, that this rhythm reminds me of it for some reason, and I don't know what it is. Now here's where I could screw this up, because the buttons just do not respond all the time. Jump! God damn it! That's happened to me more than once. And that's why I don't do a lot of platform. Like on this version of the game, it's just I hit jump and it just doesn't register. Let me try this one more time. I mean, I know I apologize for my sucky gameplay, but I, honest to God, do blame the game because it is janky as hell. Let's try this again. But what I was trying to say before I screwed up again and again and again was that, well, let me try this here, okay. It's trying to piss me off. Jump! Twirl thing, yay! So yeah, I was trying to say that the guy trying to do the, I would love to hear the outtakes for trying to record this opera session, because I don't know how you could record this with a straight face. It would just be so hard not to laugh or screw it up. Man, the city's just so... Okay, we're gonna head up to the left. There we go, now you're dead, Mr. Great Mighty Pooh. Grab some money first.
Here I am, you greedy bastard.
Yeah, more fun doing.
Alright, and we get over the grating. There we go.
Ah, you cursed squirrel, look what you've done. I'm blushing. Oh, what a world, what a world. Who would have thought a good little squirrel like you could destroy my beautiful flagginess? Oh, I'm going. Oh, no!
Now that's what I call a bowel movement.
What more needs to be said? End of story. That's just it. That is Conker's Bad Fur Day, available originally on the N64, and also available via the recently released Rare Replay in its original form. I do hope that Rare does actually patch the game, maybe make this, because all the other, like some of the other games, they don't seem so bad. But this one in particular, the controls just are not as responsive as they should be. So maybe they'll patch it later, but at least you do have the cheat mode, so if you do want to kind of experience and explore more of the game, because like I said, all the characters I've shown you, this is just a small fraction of them. I mean, you have the farm levels, there's a, of course there's a water level with some weird characters there. There's a haunted, like, zombie level, haunted mansion level. There's a part where you fly around as a bat, like, shitting on people. I'm not kidding. There's a war level. There's, like, a futuristic Matrix kind of heist level. And then all kinds of weird bosses and stuff in between. This game is just nuts. And, like I said, to think this was on a Nintendo system, really crazy. But yeah, that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. And then there is Conker's Live and Reloaded, which graphically looks better, but again, the whole edited version of it, I hesitate to recommend that version for that reason. You know, kind of you want it in its original form. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this and its weirdness.
Big hand.
I will, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. Like and subscribe. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.